Hey! That's my favorite part of these. I'm just gonna do that. Yep, that's now a thing for any of these derpy dev streams. All right, here we go. Enough joking aside. Welcome back to episode 3 of the derpy dev stream, making a full game. Today I am switching gears. Well, kind of changing gears. I am moving on to a particular VR component. Now, I didn't actually want to do this until later on. I don't want to, while I'm developing some of these things, I don't want to have to keep my headset on me and just keep on moving in and out of it. I wanted to make it to where I could just move around in, just flat screen at first until I get to the components that actually need VR, right? Like the actual movement system, how I plan on using it, the interaction with objects, the items that you have in your hand, all those things. Definitely, I have to test that out in VR. In fact, I just can't develop for it any other way. However, for the basic things like getting the environment laid out, or at least the basic construction, maybe not necessarily the proportions, but at least the general code, the framework of the game, I could do that without needing the VR component. However, there is one last piece that I am not sure of yet. At least I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to go through and implement it, or how it's going to be implemented. And so I want to do this out I want to push this out and get through this as one of the last real prototype phases of this. And this is just sort of like the proof of concept, making sure what I want to do works. So what I'm going to be doing is making my little portals, these things that are currently just little red doors, and I'm going to be using the Vive Stereo Rendering plugin, which will allow me to make a portal, a big square basically. However, as far as the person in VR is going to see it, they will just be seeing into the other room as if it's right there. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Before I jump into that, though, I do want to call out one thing for those that are actually watching through this in detail. Last night, I couldn't help myself. I made one last little change right before I went to bed, just to help just so I could see things better. And let me show you what that was. I changed some of the code for the line rendering. Specifically, I added additional colors, and I made it get bigger and smaller, bigger from the origin, and then a narrow line to where it actually pointed from, so the depth. So you'll see over here, it makes it to where you can get a better idea for whenever there's a bunch of overlapping lines. This will help me kind of keep things straight. So I made this one last change, and that is just here. So if you compare it to the code that I left off yesterday, you'll notice that there's a slight change to how I did the line here. So that's all. So moving on from there, first off, I want to do this in a way, and by this I mean importing the SteamVR stuff and getting that process started. I want to do this in a way where I can toggle it off and on. I don't want to have to keep on using VR whenever I get past this, at least not at first. So I'm going to make this configurable to where I can just stop it. So I can make it all just stop. So here we have the player object. And this player object has my player controller. Okay, good. So all I should need to do is just drop the player script on here. And that should be all I need, because that will have the entity. And just to be sure, yeah. Whenever I actually am running into a door on collision enter, it's grabbing the entity object. Cool. So as long as I make sure that the SteamVR player rig has that object, everything should work exactly the way it is right now. So step 1, I need to import SteamVR. Probably could have done this offline, but I wanted to keep the amount of changes that I do off the recordings to an absolute minimum. For anybody that is following this along to try to learn from it, I figured it's the least I could do. Okie dokie. That's fascinating. I see. Okay. There are quite a few things that they're importing. I wish there was like a SteamVR base that didn't have all the tutorials and everything else. Like I just want the camera rig, but oh well. It just takes a second for me to strip out the stuff that I don't need. Just realized I didn't bring water up here. Mistakes were made. Meanwhile, it's time for some music because I can't just sit here and twiddle my thumbs while that's playing. Actually, I'll get the next thing importing at the same time. Ah, you can't see that. Default to full screen, true, run in background. I know I just say accept all these things, but I'm making sure it won't conflict with anything I'm doing. Run in background, true, display resolution, dialog, hidden, okay. Resizable window, true. Why is that even a recommended spec? Like, that doesn't even matter. Color space, sure. GPU skinning. Sure. I don't even know what that is. Apparently they're going to skin some GPUs. Are we talking like Apache type skinning or what? I made the right choice. Cool. So dropping in SteamVR, prefabs. Let's drag in that camera rig. Hello, Unity. There we go. All right, so by disabling this, I should, yeah, that'll also disable the main camera. So that's the biggest issue. Here, let's actually put these in. I don't actually want to nest these. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter as long as I make it at 0, 0. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So let's have, oh, rip. Okay, and let's add player to this. All right, conceivably, or theoretically, this should now just play in VR. Good. And if I turn that off and turn this on, oh, fascinating. That was unexpected. So SteamVR, there it is. Nope. Wow. What's controlling this? There's apparently some secret code somewhere that is manipulating the main camera. Crazy. The more you know. Well, in this case, I really don't know anything. All right, so can I just turn this off, or is there a deeper setting maybe inside Unity itself? Oh, no. That's going to make my life complicated. All right, I need to find that. So that is exactly what I didn't want. I don't want my camera being controlled by SteamVR unless I want it to. Maybe that's a setting down here. Okay. Ah, is that what it is? Wait, what? How are you just going to turn virtual reality support back on? Oh, well, that's weird. It turns it back on, but then it doesn't. Okay, fine, whatever. Okay, so that's not bad. And in fact, I wonder if that will just work for this too. Like, can I just keep this as my main rig and then just turn off VR support? Will that work? Well, that did. Is my camera on? My camera's on. Fascinating. Oops. No, I can't move it. Oh, right, because I don't have the controller on here. Maybe this will actually just make my life a whole lot easier if there's just a checkbox that I have to do. Add player controller. Let's see what happens now. Oh, would you look at that? Cool. Oh, wow. That actually, okay, that is fantastic. So let me put this back at 0. And yeah, actually, I don't want to mess with the rest of the camera rig. So cool. That should actually just work then. So then I can just take that main setting. Oh, yeah, that's fine. So what did I have on here? I don't have a collider on my main rig. That explains that. Okay. Do I want one? Let's actually add a capsule collider. Make it more human-like. What's the scaling on this camera rig? All right, we're good. Although this capsule looks more like a sphere. Why do you look so strange? Oh, I should be attaching this to the head. Ah, bummer. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that just yet. The proper way would be to attach this probably to the head, so that way the... Oh, fascinating. Actually, oh. Yeah, this actually needs the entire player thing. Player controller. Let's remove it from my rig, because actually, no, I do in some cases want to remove the rig. But, okay, hold on. Before, I need to just think through this. So, will I ever be moving the rig? Yes, I will be moving the rig whenever you teleport. However, not for any other reason outside of that. For the actual interaction with the portals, that's all going to be on the player itself. So I won't need it then. Okay, so for now, I'm actually going to be stripping this stuff out anyway. I guess I can actually just modify that so it moves the base. Yeah, okay, I'll do it this way. So now I'll add, okay, this looks slightly better. Still kind of weird. Ah, that's why. That should work. Yay. Although I just got taller because my collider won't let me go through the ground. That's funny. All right, so there's that. And capsule collider, player. That should have teleported me. Maybe I'm not colliding because I'm actually... No, it's definitely colliding with it. Oh, I didn't add a rigid body. Yeah, might as well. And I'm not going to make gravity affected. Dang it. Oh no, look what you've done. Derp. I mean, it's kind of behaving like what I want, but just not in a good way. Not in a good way at all. Oh, that's why. It's like instantly spawning underneath. Yeah, let's move that up there. Whoa! What am I doing? Why is it doing that? That's so confusing. Oh, the camera rig is probably starting it up that way no matter what. Let's move that back down and tell you what, to stop messing with this, because it's just a temporary thing anyway, I'm just going to take this to where it's just basically wherever the head is. Yay! I'm just like this floating little head now. Good enough. All right, enough with that. All right, cool. So that actually makes my life easier. Now I can... Oh, wait, I wonder... Can I move around? I should be able to move around, maybe? VR support. What happens whenever I move this around with my mouse and keyboard now? Absolutely nothing, because everything is driven by this. So let's, because this actually will help my testing if I can just move this around with mouse and keyboard and just not have to worry about that. So I am going to take a second here then. So let's make it to where it rotates the camera rig on the player controller. call that the player rig. And instead of transform, I'm basically going to replace everything that is transform with, what is it for replace? Edit, find and replace, quick replace, quick, Control H. Weird. Okay. Transform is going to be replaced with player rig.transform. Right? Right. And that should just work. Oh, wait. Oh. Wow. Thank you, Visual Studio. That was actually a intelligent find and replace. How did it even do that? It must have some context awareness on this one. So otherwise it should have said camera.main.playerrig.transform right here if it was just a standard string replacement. Well, cool. So that should work just fine. Let me drag this over here. Oh, chat, right, sorry, I had it moved away. Facepalm Productions, which headset do I have? I have the Vive. I also have the HP Mixed Reality headset by Windows. I should probably use that again. I bought it, I used it for one video and I haven't actually touched it again. CS Digital Design. What do you mean you are making a full game? Exactly that. This will be a complete game that hopefully will even be fun. Right? That should be crazy. But this is going to be a dungeon crawler, and the feeling of it is what I'm hopefully going to be able to facilitate into making it more fun. I won't be doing any of the art. I have somebody who is amazing at art going to be doing the art for me. We are going to collaborate on this project, and he's going to actually design all of the rooms, all of the creatures, all of the assets we're going to be using in this, and I'm going to be dropping them in here and making a kind of a score-based dungeon crawler. This is not going to be like some AAA title game, okay? Don't expect that, but this is going to be a fully playable game from start to finish, and it should be fun. I hope. Lights, graphic, action, production. Your moose, it seems. Your moose? Mouse? No Wolf. Hey, man. All right. So where was I? What was I doing? Oh yeah, that's right. Adding up this, dragging in the camera rig over here. Cool. So now that should allow me to move around. Oh, I just realized something. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's not wanting to move this camera rig. Okay, no. Wait, what happened to my player object? Fascinating. Okay, camera head is being replaced by camera eye. Oh, there's my camera head, and it's going away. So, camera eye, okay, all right. Bummer. Okay, that's right. No, it's actually no problem at all. So the player object needs to be on the thing with the collider. My camera rig can have the player controller itself. Oh, but my player script is still going to get derped up with this. Why is that going away? That's frustrating. Weird. Also just realized that one of my base stations is not tracking. Oh, there it goes. Okay. But that's unrelated. Okay, without digging into the SteamVR code, which I don't want to do at the moment. What is the right way of doing this? Okay. So I'm going to need this anyway, so let's create a... Let's just create a player. All right, so I won't have a direct relationship between the camera and the player. Instead, I'm going to have this on the player itself, and I'm going to have the player object move to match the main camera's view, wherever that's going to be, which is going to be this main camera for the eye. I think that should be okay. So let's do this. So this doesn't seem right, but this will get me to where I need to be. Transform, yeah, that's fine. Equals camera dot main dot transform dot position. All right, so now that should keep me in line. And that will also allow me to have a collider on here whenever I need to. Oh, hey, look at that. Kind of works. I'm still not moving the right thing. It's still trying to move the camera whenever I move that. Okay, so I'll need to look into that. So player, the player object here. I need to add the capsule collider as well as the rigid body. Turning off gravity, removing the capsule, or removing collider from here, removing the rigid body from there, and the player is looking at that camera rig. Okay, now let's figure out why I am rotating the camera. Player rig, transform, rotation. Translate. Oh, wait, I thought I did a find and replace. Oh, now that's why it didn't do that. I thought it was being all smart, and it was just because I was being stupid. There we go. I did a find and replace on one thing. Derp. There we go. Okay, so now all I need to do is actually, yeah, I need to find whatever this center point is and make that my rotation. Got it. And to now prop this up. Yeah, this is me being exceptionally lazy. I'm doing all this just so I don't have to bend over and pick this up every time I want to test a change. It seems trivial, but whenever I have to do it like 800 times, that will actually cost me a not insignificant amount of time over the course of everything. So give me 1 second. I'm like doing some really horrible job in propping this thing up so it's angled the right way. Yay! Will it go through? Wait, why is my camera up so high? Oh, because I'm moving the transform. That makes sense. So I won't actually want to be doing this later on, but that's okay. So player rig dot transform. What would happen if you were to have the play space move with the player? If it calculated the size of each room and moved proportionally? What do you mean calculated the size of each room? Do you mean shrinking the player so that every room is the same size? Or sorry, shrinking the room so that the player feels... What do you mean? Okay, so where was I? I need to figure out real quick why my camera rig is up so high. Is it being forced? Nope, it's because I'm being stupid. Derp, derp, derp. There we go. And that should happen as soon as I... Oh, that's weird. So I'm rotating the center of the room. I don't care anymore. I don't care. As long as I can go through this. Uh-oh. I'm teleporting the player. I'm trying to move this object and then it's moving right... What the heck is going on? It's okay. I don't mind. It's okay. You can just keep on spinning. So the problem is that I'm currently teleporting this object. So what oh man, I keep on adding all these little hacks, and this is going to come back to bite me later on. I'm not even to the point of what I wanted to do today. Dang it. All right. Whenever you collide with a door... Well, okay, so my teleportation logic is about to change. I'm actually not going to worry about this just yet, because my entire concept of teleportation is about to just go out the window. So, moving on to Vive stereo rendering. Wait, I just spelled stereo wrong. Hey, yay! It didn't matter. Wait, where'd it go? No, go back. Oh, I got you, man. Vive stereo rendering. I hope this works the way I want it to. I mean, I know it will, but I hope it's easy, because I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on this, because this is an important piece of the game, but I'm hoping this is just drag and drop. All right, so step one. Let's check out the example. Okay, let's give this a go. Oh, crap. I am going to have to actually get up and move around one time. Okay. And I'll probably need my controllers too. Ah. Can I move? Nope, no movement apparently. That's okay. All right, so y'all should be able to see that this is kind of what I was talking about. Let me move the controller. It's weird that they didn't actually already have a movement component in this. So, what have I done? What stupid cable? Oh, okay, that was a little bit exaggerated. I'm sorry. Okay, so where's the camera? Yeah, so if you look at that, now if I move into it, yep, there it goes. So this example only has a portal one way, so I'll have to wire it up back. Wait, what am I seeing now? Ah, there it is. Yep. So now you see what I mean. This is what I'm going to be doing for those portals. I know it kind of looks kind of like janky in the 2D view, but trust me whenever I say that looks like that looks like just somewhere where I should be going. Or it just looks like an extension of this floor. So I see, yeah, I see no difference. Cool. Excellent. Okay, so that works how I want it to. Now let's reverse engineer this sucker and figure out how to reproduce it. I typically don't do this. However, they had a developer guide. Let's see what this looks like. Microsoft Edge. Why would I want to open up what is this file type? PDF. Do I even have a PDF viewer on this? Oh, Google. Google can view for me. System terminologies, camera. Yep, I actually know most of the terminologies. Okay. Don't care about that one. Cool. Okay, this actually should be fairly trivial. All right. Player collider. This is actually very similar to my other script. What does this look like? Yep, okay. Moving on. So here we have the portal. So this actually didn't do any of the teleportation. At least I don't, maybe it did. I don't think it did. I don't care about the portal frame. The portal surface is important. Ah, okay, it did. The portal destination is over there. Okay, no special logic in here. These are just for the view of it. Okay, looking at this portal code. Portal destination is there. What happens if I move that portal destination? Oh, cool. Oh, they have made this so easy. So I can just teleport them to anywhere, and it will just work. Oh, that's so great. Okay. On trigger enter. Oops. If other equals player collider. Okay. So this is specifically looking for the player. So I need to, well, either replace this or tie it up to that. Render should render. Okay. So whenever you go through the portal, it turns it off. Oh wait, no, that's not what is happening here. Why is it turning it off and then on within the same frame? That does nothing. Okay, well, anyway. Just rotation. Okay, cool. So that is literally just moving it and repositioning the main object. Okay. Cool. I'm actually just going to make this into a prefab. Not there. Don't think I'll need this, but I'm going to go ahead and take it anyway. So stealing this entire portal, actually I don't care about the portal itself or the portal frame. Actually I will in this case, because it'll just save me some time. Oops. Excellent. Back to my scene. Ah, I didn't hear that. Facepalm, thanks for the super chat. Public service announcement. Echo null plus time. Huh? What are you trying to say? Meanwhile, let me scroll back up. What movement style will I use? I think I'm going to use touchpad movement and teleportation. I'm not sure yet. I will probably use... oh, no, it's okay. I will probably do both. I will have to see how they feel. While watching this, I'm working security at a mill in a tiny shack with a storm blowing wind through the trailers, making it sound like a bunch of giant pan flutes in the distance. That could be both awesome and horrible. Am I going to play Fallout 4? Of course! Of course I'm going to be playing Fallout 4. Speaking of things, I'm not sure actually what... No, there's no speaking of this. I just need music. One moment. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Hopefully that's better. I hope I didn't just blow y'all's speakers out. I'm so sorry. Alright. I'm really sorry for that if I just destroyed y'all's ears. Oh no, my ears! I'm so sorry. I didn't realize my settings were wrong. I'm sorry. But it's a nice song. I'm so sorry. Ugh. Alright. Alright, let's give this a shot. So before I actually do too much, I'm just gonna drop this portal. I'm fully awake now. Well, there's something. Did you see that works? Hey! It works, although that's ugly. Let's make sure, because I know it looks so wrong. Actually, that still looks terribly, terribly, terribly wrong. The lighting is wrong. And that's...
living life for the next drop.
Maybe this material... Why is that lighting wrong? Oh, bummer. The actual light. Okay. Well, that may not actually be an issue. No, it actually kind of will. All right, I'll figure that out. For now, this is working though, and I can definitely figure that out. I'm sure. So portal surface. I need to add. Play rig. Oh wait, oops. Rig. Oh, maybe this is why. HMDI. And okay, cool. So teleportation works. Facepalm, how long have I... Oh wait, sorry, I missed a few others. I'll get back to you. Oh, hello, there's someone. Weren't you already here? Oh no, I guess that was just yesterday. My days are running together, guys. Like, it has been that way for like a month now. How long have I been doing game development? I don't know, when did I start? A few weeks ago. No, that's not exactly true. I mean, I've never actually truly done game development. Not really, only at the hobby level. I've been dealing with Unity professionally for the past month and a half now, maybe 2 months, is it? I don't even know. But I've been a Java server developer for the past 5 years. And Java and C#, they might as well be the same thing. More or less. Okay, so how do I want to do this for these rooms? And before I tall these up, I do want to make sure that I have this. Okay, so I think this is actually, this piece right here is okay. It's having this player object that follows the HMD. Oh, and last part of that question, will I be in the Portland VR meetup? No, I don't think I will. I have no free time. No. But I do live pretty close. I live in Seattle. I don't like having a rigid body on this thing. Do they have a rigid body? For the triggers. Oh, wait, triggers don't need rigid bodies. Right? Maybe they do. Okay, it does need a rigid body. You say no, just the box collider. Then why did that not take? That's what I was thinking as well. Let's try to remove that again. Maybe I just did something silly. So we have the collider. We have a collider. We have a collider that's trigger. So it's not triggering. Hold on, let me actually look at their code. Because I thought the same thing. Nope, definitely grabbing that. It's not firing at all. But as soon as I add a rigid body on here, then it hits. So it only misses whenever the other collider doesn't have a rigid body attached. Here, let me actually load back up the example. Yeah, see, they have a rigid body as well. Oh wait, but their player collider was also a trigger. Okay, let's go back to mine. Did they both have to be triggers? I thought only one of them did. Yeah, it shouldn't need it. Yep. I thought the triggers didn't need a rigid body. That's a bummer. Alright, so rigid body, don't use gravity. Good enough for now. I also want this to be in it as kinematic. Cool. Alright, I'll figure out the uncomfortable player camera later on. Okay, so now moving on to the point of this. So now let's take a room. Alright, what do I need here? So currently whenever we add a new room, okay, so we have a door. This door is going to translate into an actual portal. So we're going to have the portal frame. So I'll probably just have this door object still. Okay. So this door is now going to need to keep track of its door's object. Oh, wait. Hold on. Okay, so this needs to stay the same. Okay, yeah, this is work. So 0, 0. May need to revert that, but we'll see. Actually, I'll leave that like it was. Oops. Okay. All right, so this door needs, needs to have a spawn point. So whenever I tie up a door, I'm going to take this portal and give its portal surface. Wait. What did I do here? I think I just broke something. Ah, anchor transform. Right, okay. So I'm going to set the anchor transform to be this door's anchor transform. Okay, that's good. So I'm going to have this, and then I'm also going to have this anchor transform, and it will be directly in front. What do we got here? Room. Just make sure all my rotations are unset. Ah, okay. Here. Okay. And my destination here is going to be slightly forward on the Z. I don't know. I'll play with this value later on. I won't actually need to teleport this player. I will need to detect it, so this logic right here needs to die for now. Okay. And then I need to grab my child. Portal entry? No. Stereo render. Hammer the door. I'm grabbing my door's stereo render. So that I can set. Gosh, this is weird. I'm not even actually binding them, I am actually changing its destination. Actually, I only care about this once. Okay. Okay. All right, so I'm doing two things here, and I'm actually going to simplify this code later on. But so the bind doors is now going to still set the target door so that way I can keep track of the actual door objects. And I'm probably going to simplify this later on to where if you set target door, it does these things automatically. But for now, I'm keeping it as is, and then I'm also setting the destination to its opposite point. So this door will have an exit point known as portal destination currently. Let's say, yep. Let's call that portal exit. So this door will have this. So the only thing I don't like about this, oh no, that's okay. I can stretch that. That's fine. Teleport location. Nope, I don't need that anymore. Yep, I think that will do it. This is actually not right anymore. Yep. Okay. Saving that as our door, and let's give this a shot. So, for now, I'm going to make my room manager only use room 1. Because I know that room 1 has 1 portal in each side. Oops. And rooms. Let's drag this in here. Actually, I guess it wouldn't matter which one I use because I'm completely changing the door structure. Oh well. Oops.
Pegboard nurse coming to the wall.
I don't know if this will work or not. Oh, right. Oops. That's definitely not right.
Living life for the next drop.
Oh, crap. Dang it. This is not good. Oh, that's not good at all for one. It looks like I can only do one stereo rendering at a time. That's gonna make things uncomfortable. Oh man, oh man. Okay, all right. I can work my way around that. I can just make all the doors close until you go into a room. So an actual physical thing that goes in front of them. Okay, so I can work through that piece, but I still don't understand why it's not rendering correctly here. Okay. Let's see what is going on. So it's definitely linking it. Okay. So for whatever reason, the anchor transform is not being set correctly. Oh wait, do I know why? Yep, there's why. Oh wait, no, that's not why. Crap. Okay. That should have just worked. And it did just work. I forgot to freaking save my door class. I saw a little asterisk above it. I was like, surely no. Then I did it. Alright, so we have at least partial workings now. I just teleport? Yep. Okay, so it works. Definitely too far out, so see what happens if I remove the Z-depth on these portals.
Hello.
Still putting me in the middle of the room. And higher. Scale could be having something to do with it, although not likely. Gosh, that's weird.
Hello.
Canvas, origin, anchor, transform, world, rotation.
Hello.
Okay, going back to the scene. I think I'm missing something. Okay, so where is... Portal's there. It has its own rotation. Canvas origin, world position, or world rotation. Why does this need to be set? Let's see what happens whenever I change it. Oops. Okay, so this is... Okay. So this canvas origin, this is the position of the rendered camera. This is weird. I'm missing something dramatic here. I shouldn't need to set that. This does the exact same thing. It should be... Oh, wait. Okay. So I should teleport out where I'm pointing. It almost seems like this canvas origin should be... No, it shouldn't be where the player is.
Pegboard nerds coming to the mall. Living life for the next drop.
Hello, Samuel. Oh, I missed some other things. Sorry, I missed a lot of things. Sax, is this game for fun or do you plan on selling it? I'm not sure if I'm actually going to charge anything for it, but I would like to release it. No Swolf. I don't know of any particular games in the very near future, but things come up pretty common. Yep, sorry, and I was in deep thought mode. This is a complicated thing. And I feel like I'm missing something very simple, which is making this more complicated than it needs to be.
Living life for the next drop.
It's really weird. Really? Edge? Oh, that's what the canvas is. I see. That's a good point. And maybe that's the issue.
Nerves gonna get 'em more. Living life for the next drop.
I'm assuming this itself is the canvas. Ah, that's where that rotation came from. It's grabbing its parents. Ah, okay. That's the piece that I was missing. Okay. Alright, let's go back. I think that may be what I was missing. Let's go... Soft tubes to rigid tubing. Man, you are going full-on elite status with that computer, huh? Samuel, yes, this is Unity. Why isn't that being set automatically? Like, that just seems like something that you should just grab. The portal itself. Wait, Canvas Origin is itself. I'm really confused again. I thought I understood, but why aren't they just setting it themselves?
Hero, hero. Hero, hero. Hero, hero. I wanna be a hero, hero. Oh, the hero comes, I can hear the drums and a horse is drawn to the kingdom come through the pale moonlight. Our hearts ignite to the call. Oh, claim your prize for a crown of stars. In the name of love, be the sacrifice. You and I will stand and fight, our backs to the wall.
So confused. Okay. So is it not just itself? This is what that is. That is incredibly perplexing. Why? Maybe it allows you to have a different canvas somewhere else. I don't know. Oh. That did it. Well, kind of. Oh. Once again, the lighting issue, I think. Okay, so the portals... Oh. Got it. Got it. Okay, so I need to change the player portal script. Or set it on spawn. Yeah. All right, let's give that a go. Huh? Okay, that's not the problem, but what did I try to do? What has occurred? That's weird. What did I do? I broke something. Everything there looks to be wired up correctly. Yup. Is Matrix valid? Maybe... That's weird. Maybe I messed up the doors. Did I tell it where to go when I entered that one? Yeah, it should. So that's what I just checked. So the portal exit of this one, oh, I'm sorry, of... Yeah, so you are... This door is linked to that door. That door's portal exit is here, right next to the door. So it's rendering itself correctly. However, whenever I'm moving it, That's all linked up correctly. Alright, so... Okay, so something's wrong with the vise that I have here. Stereo camera head. So it's doing math on the eye. The eye's position. It's grabbing its difference. Okay. Oh. Okay, let's look at that again. These are all right. Oh, it's not right. Whenever I wired up this first one, I got it wrong because it's not generated on the fly. Ah! Wait. Hold on. What's happening here? This said head a second ago. This is changing the head. It was eye. Oh, that's right, because it's moving it. So the rest of these are correct? Yep. Okie dokie. So on awake, let's change this to on enable, and let's not actually enable this door until after it's started. Let's see what happens. Oh, oops. Can't do that. Ah, grr. Well, let's just run it on enable and see if there's any difference. Nope. Okay, there's something about this that whenever SteamVR is initializing its eye, it's renaming it to head and moving its eye down. Or sorry, the other way around. It's moving that object down and renaming it to head. Okay. That's stupid. Okay, so let's see what happens if I just call this head. No difference. That's cool. How does that make any sense at all? Oh wait, because I'm changing it at runtime. So, and why is it that on start makes this angry? Wait, not on start. Wait, now it says on I correctly. Why is this such a problem for you? Are we using the canvas origin at all? No.
Friends and ideas, men and machines.
Grumble, grumble, grumble. Oh. Okay. Weird, but okay. So, and this didn't quite make sense, but okay. Let me try this and see what happens. So. Did I not hit apply? Okay, well, let's just find out what I need for that anyway. Oh my gosh.
All he thinks about is tomorrow.
Okay, what? Okay, progress. So it looks like the problem is that I was being pushed back through the teleporter. I'm not sure why it was throwing me way out. So I'm going to go through that one just fine. Over here. Oh, wait. Okay.
And friends and ideas.
Got it. So the problem was that the collider
philosophy and spirit.
was too big. Radius 0.5. Okay, cool. So I think that worked. Nosewolf, when do I think a Vive 2 would come out? Probably... I don't know, man. See, that's kind of tough. There's a lot of stuff that's coming out probably this year that will make it like a Vive 1.5. Do I expect a Vive 2 announcement within the next few months? I think we will hear about the Vive 2 at CES. And then I think it will be a year before it comes out. So no, I think it's going to be at least another year and a half before the Vive 2 is a thing. That's my guess. This is cool. Whoa. Oh, wait a second. That put me to 0. Okay. I know what happened there. All right. Excellent. We got this going now. So now in the portal entry on trigger enter, I just need to call one more thing. So this door has a portal surface. This portal surface is what's getting hit. I need to call its parent door's target door. Okay. Why is it only showing 2 rooms? That was weird. Okay. Well, let's try it now. Good enough. Oh. Ah, crap. There we go. Okay. So, now that that's a thing, I don't need to render as many rooms at once. Because I know that I won't be showing the doors until I'm in the actual room, because I just can't handle it. Cool. I'm testing this right now. I'm going straight for a reason. I am noticing a frame drop now that I am adding more and more of these things, which makes me nervous for the performance of this game with all these in there. I am disabling previous ones. Okay, so it's on instantiation. Okay. So maybe I'll make it to where it renders them in the background whenever you've loaded a new room. So right now it's iterating through each of the doors. I guess in this case just one. I don't know. I can do some tweaks to make that a little more performant. Yep. All right, so it's just on instantiation. But ultimately, this is working exactly the way I wanted it to. Oh, we are now having that same frame thing. Weird. Unity must be doing some things like some background optimization on the game objects. Okay. Alrighty then. Now, to do the same thing for the other rooms. Actually, I'm going to make this a little bit more interesting as well while I'm in here. There's probably like a sample texture in here, right? Maybe not. Okay, I'm just gonna get a very, very simple asset from the store. Let's do, I actually don't want to import too many assets. Actually, maybe I already have one in standard assets. So I'm hesitant to download any assets from the asset store that we're not creating ourselves that are not like Vive related assets. Oh, that's interesting. Just because I don't want to have any issue of like putting this up into Git or something like that in the future. If I use somebody else's assets, I cannot. I expect I'll have to check the licenses for the Vive stereo render. I expect that one's gonna be fine. Okay. So I'm gonna create a very, very simple set of rooms. That way it'll be somewhat different. That way I can test this in VR and just kind of see how the teleportation feels. Just want a little bit of variety. Perfect. Why won't you take it? Oh, because it's part of the prefab? Weird. Okay. So there's one. Oh, you know what? I might as well just get rid of the existing doors. Instead of trying to modify it, it'll be easier this way. Almost done with this one. Beautiful looking room. Let's drop some random environments on this.
When I think of the future, I think of the men and machines and friends and ideas and philosophy and spirit.
And let's add another door.
Men and machines. Men and machines. ideas and philosophy and spirit. Man and machine. Man and machine. When I think of the future, I think of the man and machine. And friends and ideas and philosophy and spirit. Man and machine. Man and machine.
All right, you know what? That's actually good.
Man and machine.
Wire them back up. And let's see what happens. Uh-oh. Oh. Yeah, that's a problem.
Friends and ideas. Man and machine.
So the camera behind the wall is what's showing until I get close enough. Wonder what the right way of dealing with that is. Alright. Time to make the portals bigger. Actually, before I do all that, Let's make sure that I didn't just break everything with that portal. Ah. Oops. Oops. Whoa, that looks really weird with it being that close. Alright, as soon as I get that close, so maybe I can have like a door that opens up. That actually might be not a bad idea. Ah, that works so great though. Like there's a slight color change, which I'll have to work on. But, oh, I keep on going down. That's weird. Okay, well, I can fix that later on too. So that works. Now let's add the rooms back so I can modify those. The door opposite changes when you go through Y. The door's opposite changes when you go through Y. Is that, what do you mean? I mean, oh, the door opposite changes. Yeah, I don't follow you. Really? Cool. Just checking the license on the VRTK. I do want to go ahead and just get a couple movement things dropped in there. I've never actually used the VRTK, but it should be fairly easy. I think. Maybe. Who knows? Oh, it's already 9. Hopefully, if I can't do this quick, I'm just going to have to wing it with the keyboard for now. I could roll my own controller inputs, but VRTK just makes things so easy. Oh, cool. I thought they just had a general controller. Oh. Okay, that's not what I was looking for. There's quite a few things that need to make this, or that are needed to make this a thing. Do I want to actually rely on this? Wow, they've added so much. Yeah, this seems like a good idea to add it. I'll have to change a little bit of my scripts so I can actually grab this thing. Got it. That makes sense. I'll probably end up changing this now. May have just killed my chance of doing this without VR, but... Actually, it doesn't need to be... Yeah, it doesn't need to be in here. Whoa. Scared me. What's up? Oh, you. Oh, 910. Yep. Okay. 1 second, guys. Be right back. Fishy Bros, what am I working on? I am working on a dungeon crawler. And this is just kind of the prototyping phase. Doing this. Let's see if that works. Stop. Oh my gosh. Oh. 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 Oh my goodness.
I think of the future, I think of the men and machines and friends and ideas and philosophy and spirit. Men and machines.
Not sure I like what I've done here.
Men and machines. When I think of the future, I think of the men and machines and friends and ideas and philosophy and spirit. Men and machines. Men and machines.
Am I even getting?
When I think of the future, I think of the men and machines and friends and ideas and philosophy and spirit.
What's causing you to even start?
Men and machines. Men and machines. Friends and ideas. Men and machines.
Nah, that's not right. You're never even getting turned on. Oh, but it is. There is a main camera. You know, I should probably read the VRTK documentation, I suppose. This is frustrating. Okay. So I'm appropriately finding it. Oh, wait a second. I did not err on the first one. Okay. As of right now, nothing is active. None of these doors. What the heck? Oh. That makes sense. Oh, hello. Oh, right. I think I'm going to change this up how I'm doing this. Oh, it is System Block Collections. Alright. That's a little bit better, hopefully. Seems a little bit less brittle. Hey, Steez. What's going on, man? Why is everything black? Come on. That's weird. Whoa. That was bizarre. Why are you in the ground? Oh my goodness. Man, this is frustrating. I have no idea what's going on. Why is the... Why is my position negative 45? That is so weird. Wait, are you? No, Steve, this is actually new. I'm collaborating with somebody on a project. I am getting the code and stuff, and somebody else is going to be working on the art for me. This actually should be pretty cool once it's all done. But for now, I just need to get this basic stuff working. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong here. Is it because I'm outside of my room bounds? No. So I'm colliding with something. Or at least that's what it thinks. So what colliders... Okay, let's just turn this off for now. Let's see what happens. Okay. Oop. Haha, okay, that's cool. Oh no! Oh, whoa. Something's very wrong there. Oh yeah, that's right, the whole height thing. Not sure what's going on there yet. Oh. Now I see it. It's a different height. Oh, I got turned around somehow. Or maybe? Okay. Still some goofy stuff with the portals. Not all is well. What is wrong? I have no idea. I'm like stuck in between two portals. Let me out! Not like that. Well, that's interesting for sure. I'm gonna file that under that's a bug. Oh man. Okay, so I think I have an idea. These portal exits need to be a certain amount above the ground, so yeah, I'll figure that out. Okay. All right. Well, it is almost 10 o'clock here. I've got to go. My gosh, I've been doing this for 3 hours. Not the most effective night. Yesterday was so much more productive. Today I got some things done. The portals are working-ish, but I got some cleanup to do. I got some stuff to figure out. The VRTK, I'm probably just going to spend tomorrow reading a bunch of their manuals to figure out what I've done wrong. But, all right, guys. Not every day can be perfect. Just part of it. Alright guys, see you later.